Hey guys, so today I wanted to film 7 must-haves for babies. So this is really like for as soon as your baby, well, actually no, it's really like 0 to 5 months because I have some stuff that you could use for a newborn, but Briella is now 5 months and I can say I've been using these things constantly. And I saw a funny video of someone, I mean, it wasn't really funny, it was like a informative thing of this person like saying that all the new babies these days are like bucket babies because they're always being like held by something. But if you're trying to get anything done in the house, your baby's not going to be, you know, just satisfied with just laying on the floor all day long. Like obviously you have to entertain them. You know, Briella's wake windows now are 2 hours, so you got to entertain these babies somehow for 2 hours. So I wanted to talk about all the things that we use, you know, constantly in this household for everything. And the lighting in here is a little weird because it's like almost 10 o'clock at night, so Briella is sleeping right now in her bassinet in the room, so I'm trying to be quiet in here. But okay, so first thing, so I'll go with things that we used from like the first things of how we used it up until now. So the first thing, and I also mentioned this in my newborn must-haves video that I'll link below, is the Snuggle Me Lounger. We literally use that every day still, and like I said in that video as well, we use it, so now she obviously doesn't lay in it and sleep anymore, but we kind of prop it up on the couch like this and she just sits in it. She can hang out with us, you know, watch TV with us. Obviously we don't give her like that much screen time, but if we're watching something and she's sitting there with us, you know, she's obviously gonna look at the TV as well. She plays with her toys in there. Sometimes if she's feeling, you know, a little independent, maybe she'll drink her bottle in there alone, but she's not really holding up her bottle fully yet. So, but we really just love that Snuggle Me Lounger. Like, put that on your registry. You're gonna use the heck out of that. Even for tummy time, it really is good. But we use it mostly now as like a little chair for on the couch. But once your baby start doing that crunch motion, just really watch them, because you know they obviously can just crunch forward and then fall. So be very careful with that once they start doing that. But you know, of course, she's always being supervised, so everything that I say throughout this video, she's always supervised. I watch Briella like a hawk. So just, you know, be careful of that if you're gonna do that with your baby. But love the Snuggle Me Lounger. And then the next thing, so this is the first thing that we put her in. So like when I thought that she was able to finally sit herself up, and I waited a long time to use any of these things because Briella hated the swings, so she never lasted in a swing for more than 5 seconds. So no swing here. She's not a swing baby. But it was funny, my in-laws were actually over and they definitely noticed that I'm just always holding Briella. So like, why isn't she in something? So I had a few things and I was like, all right, let me take out a chair and see how she does is sitting in this chair. So the chair that I got for her, it's the Silver Lining Cloud 2-in-1 Activity Floor Seat, and that's by Skip Hop, and she loves this little chair. When I tell you that she sat in this immediately and was just so happy, I'll put a picture up of what she looked like when she was first in the chair. It was just the most adorable little thing. But I like this chair because we use it as like a high chair type of situation. So I feed her in this chair and it's just so simple. Plus you could switch it and then she could play with the other things that are on the chair. Now I really like that aspect because it just kind of like saves floor space, you know, to not have the high chair on the floor also right now. Like obviously eventually we'll just be using the high chair, but for now I like this seat. Plus I could pop this up anywhere and everywhere and she's just great in it. Now I you know, put her on the kitchen table, I'll put her on the kitchen counter if I'm cooking or if I'm washing bottles. I'll put her in the bathroom if I'm taking a shower and like entertain her. I put it on the coffee table. This little chair goes everywhere with us. Again, supervised, we're always watching her, but it's very convenient to have her just be everywhere. She likes to be eye level with us. She doesn't like to be on the floor. So I really like that chair. It's just very, very convenient. And also like that the colors, I know everyone's gonna yell at me for this, but I like that the colors are muted. I just really don't like the bright colors of like everything. Obviously she will get bright colors from other things, but just like this chair is always out. Always out, so it needs to be kind of like dulled down, so I like that. I'm really hoping that this is all focused. So then the next thing, so like the next thing up, which I kind of used, Braille is sleeping, being a little loud. So actually before I even used the chair, I used the baby carrier. So the baby carrier that I got is by Artie Pop, if that's how you say it. And I like love it. I did a lot of research when it came to baby carriers, and Briella was like really small when she was born. So I didn't put her in it until I think maybe she was a month old, when I felt like she was like a little bit bigger. Just, I don't know, I felt a little like weird holding her. I do have the Solly wrap, which I like as well, but it's a little frustrating putting on the Solly wrap. You know, there's just so many things. I mean, I eventually did get it, but if you're like alone and you're just trying to like wrap this whole thing around you, it's just like a little, like, it's a little inconvenient. It looks cute and they're like really close to you and it's really cuddly, and I like it for those reasons, but the Artie Pop baby carrier is just so simple. You just literally click a few things in and you're ready to go. Now in the beginning of her naps, she would only nap in that. So every single nap she took was in that. I would, you know, and her naps were obviously longer because her wake windows were only like a half an hour and then they get longer, whatever. But she would take her naps in that. She loved it. She would nap for like an hour. Now I use it more for, you know, if I'm going for walks, if she's just a little bit fussy and I need to wash things, or if I just want to wear her around the house. You know, it was great on, you know, vacations, bringing her down to the beach. It was really great for that. And if you're, you know, because you don't want your baby in the stroller, and we're using the Doona a lot right now, so it's just nice to have something else to put her in. It's a little too hot in Texas to be like wearing her outside too much, but I do like to wear her, you know, out and about and around. It's just, I just feel like it's better. She gets to look out and she loves looking at, you know, anything outside. It really calms her. She really likes it. So really like that baby carrier, but I would just suggest any baby carrier. You don't have to get this one. I know this one is expensive, but honestly, the BABYBJÖRN ones, there's some of them that are the same price as this one. This one was like $400. It's not their most expensive. They have ones that are like $1,000 on there, but you know, there's other ones that are just as expensive as this, but you don't have to get an expensive one. Just any baby carrier. I just really have a weak lower back, which is why I like this one. It really has great back support. You can adjust it so easily. I don't need somebody else around me. I could do it completely on my own, and I feel confident that she's in and it's all good to go. So I really, really like that. Now the next thing, let's see, Florsy, Baby Bouncer. Oh, the BABYBJÖRN Bouncer, that seed. That is amazing, definitely like a must. So after, we kind of went through stages of her naps. So after I decided that we needed to not do naps in the carrier anymore, I started giving her naps in the BABYBJÖRN. Now, that was kind of like life-changing for me because I could finally, you know, when she was napping in there, she would really nap, but it was kind of time. You know, I was trying to transition her to napping in her bassinet, and now she naps in the crib. But so yes, we went with the BABYBJÖRN. Now I would just put her in there, bounce her, put her little pacifier in her mouth, and she was out. And that was great. So for those beginning naps, that was amazing. And she was maybe, if we did that, we did the carrier when she was a month old, maybe when she was like 2 and 3 months, that's when we did the BABYBJÖRN. So that's what she napped in. obviously supervised, but it was great. And then after that, she would use it to watch TV. Now I use it for, I kind of always leave it in the bathroom so that when I have to go to the bathroom, I could just easily put her in there and I know she's with me. But sometimes if I'm in her room, I'll put it in the room because it's a little bit higher. It's obviously just something else that she could sit in. So I'll put it in her room, I'll get some things done. I'll put it in the living room as I'm cleaning, vacuuming. And it's just something else. She's not really bouncing herself yet because there's no, you know, button to make it bounce on its own. They are supposed to bounce it. So she doesn't do that yet, but she does like it. It's just something else for her to do. And there is a toy attachment that I haven't gotten yet because it's like $60 and I just haven't done it, but I know that she would play with it, so I should probably just do it. But I really recommend getting that. So another thing to put on your registry. These are all registry things, guys. Put them on your registry. You will be so happy that you have them and that you got them. So that, and then let me see here. So the next thing would be, you know, like one of those play gyms and a play mat. Now I went with the, I think this is how you say it, like the Yayabo. It's probably like Yayabo or something like that. I'll obviously put everything down below. I'll link it all. But I really liked this set because it was very aesthetically pleasing and just pretty. So but you don't have to get this set. You can get any on Amazon. They have like so many cute ones that I actually see now and I'm like, I probably shouldn't have spent so much money and I probably should have just got that. But I still like mine. So it's a wooden gym, little wooden gym playset thing, and the little things that are hanging on it are crochet, so it's super cute. And I got the like desert scene because I was like, we live in Texas now, how cute is this? And in the beginning, it was just great. She liked to look at it. And then she started reaching, which was great. And then she started being able to hit things. Now she can pull on them and she hits them. She does such cute little things with it. So that really helped her. You know, that's doing those motor skills that they need to learn. And she really hit those milestones at the right times because of the play gym. So I definitely recommend getting a play gym. And our whole apartment, except for like the rooms, it's wood. So that's why I got a play mat by them as well. I got two different ones. The one that you'll see in the videos, it's cute. It's like a rosy pink. It's very cute and just, again, it's like a muted color, aesthetically pleasing, but it's comfy for her. I feel safe with her on it. No, it's not gonna hurt. Like if well, she's not really doing much, but you know, with the back of her head, like everything, I just feel like safe, especially with tummy time. You know, sometimes obviously they get lazy and they push their head down. So I feel comfortable with that. And you know, I really like it. I also got another fuzzy one. I could add a picture here of that one as well. It's just cute. It's like in the shape of a leaf. And that one I really like as well. In the beginning, when she was, you know, new, I would put both of them on top of each other. But now I feel comfortable with her just using one at a time. And again, they're great. They're machine washable. I've washed them a million times now because of like spit up, poop, everything, dust. I obviously don't want. You have to wash things. So obviously get a mat that is washable. That is key, especially when Theo is constantly running on it and stuff, and like if it's out all day, we're walking on it, like that's disgusting. You gotta be able to wash them. But definitely get a play gym, get a play mat. She's 5 months old now, she's still playing with it, so obviously it was worth it. Let me see here. Now, I think this is the last thing. Yeah, last thing. So the last thing again, so is one of those, it's like those standing play gyms. So I have the Silver Lining Cloud 3-stage activity center, and this is by Skip Hop. So it's the same brand as the chair. It looks exactly the same, the colors are the same and everything, the patterns. And I also like these sets, just a little brief thing also, because they seemed very gender neutral. So I liked that aspect because I can use it now for my next babies, just in case I have any boys. I could like interchange it. I didn't want to get anything that was too, you know, these things are big. You want to save them. I'm not going to just, you know, throw them out after I want to use them. So I actually saved the boxes for them too, so I could put them away and I could use them for future babies. So I liked that about these. And the covers, everything comes off and it's all machine washable, which is also great. All the stains have always came out of it. From every poop explosion, all the foods now, everything comes out. So that's great. But yes, back to the activity center. So I really like this one. I put it together as soon as she turned 4 months, but she was, again, pretty small, so she wasn't really able to like stand in it yet, but I would just kind of put her in it, practice, and then take her out. So it did take like a little bit for her to be able to like really sit in it. And even now I put a blanket around her because, you know, she's just learning how to balance and she doesn't really understand. I don't want her to just lean forward the whole time, so I do put a blanket around her, but she loves this thing. I don't keep her in any of these things for too long. We kind of like go through our whole day of just going in different things, and she gets plenty of floor time as well. But this thing is great because it just keeps her entertained, and she really can only reach like one of the things yet without having to fully like reach forward. But there's so much for her to do. She's going to be using this for a very long time. There's so many little toys, plus you can put way more toys on it. And the little piano, I didn't even put batteries in that yet, but that can come up. She can play with that. It really is all around great. So like if I'm curling my hair, plop her in that so she could see me. We're just, you know, from my bathroom to like the hallway, you know, she could see me. We're hanging out. She's playing with that. And same thing, if we're in the living room, we're hanging out, she just likes to stand in that. It's just something else for her to do. Plus she's learning how to stand. And the seat goes in a 360, which she obviously can't do yet, but she's gonna be able to move all around. It's gonna help her learn how to stand, get all those muscles going. I really love it. And that's another thing I put on my registry. So I put all these things on my registry actually. So please just get versions of these. It doesn't have to be the same ones, but you won't be disappointed that you got them because all of these things are helping them, you know, with all these little things that they're going to be learning, and it's going to help you have, you know, be able to do things around the house also, because I understand the whole bucket baby, but you know, you have to put them in some things. Don't do it forever. All day they shouldn't be sitting in these things. Of course not. They need to be doing a million things. That's it. I know you guys get it, but there's going to be a few people that are going to say, you know, your baby should be doing this, this, and this. But realistically, these things are only going to help you and help your baby. So win-win. But yeah, so those are my 7 baby registry must-haves for now 0 to 5 months. So those are things that keep her entertained. Now Briella just started playing with some toys, so you know, I would not be worried about toys at all until, you know, like little toys is what I'm talking about. Like now she uses like those little hand teethers. Now she's finally being able to pick up things and like, you know, just don't worry about toys. Toys will come, and honestly, like they're entertained with like just the silliest of things. Like they want to play with you and your hair, and like as soon as they can pull your necklaces, like they're not interested in toys, which is unfortunate because I got a lot of toys also. Since I'm a type A personality, I had to have everything before Briella was born. But again, I'm saving you some time and some money because you can wait to get the toys until after. So these are my 7 baby must-haves. I hope you enjoyed. Bye for now. Bree. Bree. Hey, can you come in here for some love too? Just come in. Let's go. Let's go. Come here. Give me a kiss. Okay, baby. You're my baby too. Yeah, I know. You gotta get your own Snuggle Me. Like, you know, I know you like to steal your sister's, but You gotta get you your own. Do they make dog ones? They should. Does